Welcome back to my channel. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, she looks different on camera. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like my hair. Oh, I like it. And I don't even comb it, hey? Like, I can't comb it. I just do this and just I can't comb it. Sis will comb herself. I can't. This is painful. 4C hair is painful. Natural hair is painful. Nope. Unless my hairdresser is doing something to get me into a new hairstyle, I cannot touch her. She will. I do this. She better know how to roll herself back into the right position. Anyway,
47 location.
today what I wanted to speak to you about is consistency. Consistency. So it just gets so frustrating for me to see inconsistent people. And I'm gonna speak about this basing it on business. And if you can take this and put it in anything else in your life, then great. But the best example or reflection I can make of it is going to be with regards to business. So there's so many people that start so many different ideas. I mean, COVID and lockdown has happened. People finally are coming to the understanding that they need to start doing things differently and thinking differently and acting differently because life is different and will never be the same again. And so we just have to shift our mindsets, right? And now there's so many people that have started side hustles or already had them and just invested a bit more into it or just started doing just different things for themselves in order to just, I don't know, better themselves, improve in life as it is because we're always trying to grow, right? Now then there's this one thing that keeps killing us, and it is consistency. And it's not consistency's fault, it's your fault not actually utilizing consistency. So we start all of these things and it's exciting. I mean, say we speak to the right people, we have the right friends in our corner and family and whatever, and they're very supportive of what we're doing, and we decide to actually go into this business venture or start that side hustle or whatever, and everybody's just excited with you in the beginning. Right after the beginning, you will lose that support. And not because the people around you don't care about it, but like they've got their own lives as well. What we need from you who started this thing is consistency, to then go from just us who is supporting in the beginning to a whole bigger group of people who really just want to be a part of what you started as well. And isn't that what you want for yourself as well? Yeah. But the consistency is the only way that we'll get to a point where you actually starting to really see the fruits of what you've been planting. Yes. Consistency is the only thing that's actually going to get you to that point where you feel like, okay, I actually have been, yeah, I really have been on the right track. Also, it's the only thing that's going to teach you how to do better and how to be better at whatever it is that you had started. You cannot decide to start something at a point where you are perfectly amazing at it. You'll just never get there. The only way you'll get there is if you actually start without full information and without knowing everything about it, and just throw yourself in the deep end, and somewhere along the line you will learn how to improve and to be better. That's another thing with consistency. Don't be consistent with something in your business that you have started and just never improve. In your consistency, you need to make sure that you're doing better, you're being better. And that's how you attract other people. People want to come use your service or buy your product, and if they see you just that one time and you pass, we forget about you. The only way that we'll keep having you in mind is if you don't allow us to forget about you. Don't let nobody forget about you. So if you keep staying consistent, then nobody has the chance to forget about you. In fact, anytime they think about a certain product or they think about a certain service, they're able to think about you first. And even if they want to let somebody else know about the same thing, they're able to think about you first. How are we going to get to that point if we're not actually being consistent? You get what I mean? But with everything in life, for example, when I started YouTube, my first video to this day still has more views and likes and whatever than all my other videos. But that's because the excitement there with everyone knowing that I'm about to start Hey Hair was always, was there. But now people want to know that, are you going to continue with it? And how well are you going to grow into it? Are you going to start finding ways to do better, to speak better, to be better in whatever it is that you're doing? Are you going to evolve? Or are you going to be the exact same person that you were in the beginning, which is not going to be enticing for us to be supporting? We get it. People want to support something that they feel that they are also contributing towards your growth. So while you don't want to be that person that is showing off everything, but you want to be the person that is showing that when I started this thing, I wasn't playing around. I'm here to grow. And when you support me, you are supporting someone growing. People are actually trying to be philanthropists, basically. They're just trying to be philanthropists. Not everybody is going to go to an NGO or to a home or whatever and just like donate money and donate this and donate, not everybody can do that. But even if it means supporting a dream or supporting a business or supporting someone who is trying to do something different in whatever way possible that we can make that support, people are willing to be doing that, but they're not going to do it, and you're not going to see the support as well if you only do it today and then you do it again next month and then you do it again one other year, and you're not going to see it as well if you are going to quit because there's a specific group of people that didn't support you, and there's this one person that you don't think you're good enough, or you're not doing well, or you're not this and that. The only way that you're going to grow if you stay at it and you stay consistent. All I'm trying to say is that we have so much to offer. We have so much to offer the world. We have so much to offer the people around us, and these people are just trying to be a part of these big things that we have. And the only way that we'll let everyone in and, help everyone grow and grow ourselves in the middle of that as well is if we stay consistent with what we said we wanted to do. The only way you're going to see yourself be successful at it is if you stay consistent at it. I always say that when you have a dream, when you have a plan, when you have something in your head and in your heart, it is only there for you. It is not everybody's plan. Like, so many people are creative in similar ways, but nobody is doing the exact same thing as the next person. Nobody can, even if we tried. I cannot do one specific thing exactly the same way as the next person. You just can't. We're all different, but you all have something inside that is just going to be so great and so beneficial to so many other people. And the only way that you're going to make that happen is actually starting, but also staying consistent. Because there's one way you can do something, and there is only you that can do it in that way. And there is someone out there who is looking for the way you specifically do things. Whether it's the person that you are, whether it's the products that you have and how you create it, maybe the way that you create your content, whatever it is that you do, there is someone out there who's specifically looking for the way you specifically do it. And you're not going to be seeing the results of your greatness through not being consistent. I'm really so tired of people starting really amazing side hustles or businesses, and then somewhere along the line you just never hear about it again because this person started it and then they realized, but like, I'm not getting enough people. What was the purpose of you having started it in the beginning? What was the purpose? If you don't have a good why as to why you started what you were doing, you will, have every right to give up along the way, because when you started, you just fell into it. If you don't have a good reason, a good why as to why you're doing this, you are not going to be continuing with it to a point where it's going to be giving you the results you actually initially wanted and more. So let's think about the things that we actually want to be getting into and the things that we already are in, and how great they can turn out for us and how great they can turn out for other people as well. Because let our dreams be tied to other people's dreams as well. Let your greatness be the reason why somebody else is turning great as well, and all of that. So let's think about where we're at and how we can make sure that we don't fall back. How we can make sure that the reason is actually strong enough to carry me through the trials and tribulations of this thing that I am starting, and I will not back down. Okay, guys, that's all that I have for you today. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.